Hi guys, hi everyone. It's Ray here from City Fan TV. Hope you're all well indeed, very well. Wow, James, you give in. This Messi news isn't gonna stop. It's gonna keep on rocking, I think, all the way until something definitive happens. Look, guys, I said to you yesterday, don't think it's all over. Yeah, I said just because you've got one source saying something, everybody's piled in, everybody's piled on, and said Messi's not gonna. It's off. Yeah, and I said to you yesterday, I said, guys, listen, think about it, please. Yeah, Lionel Messi didn't miss training for no reason. He didn't go down the burofax route for no reason. There's a reason why he did this, and the reason is because he wants to leave Barcelona. He wants to come to Manchester City. There's a reason for all this, guys. Okay, so he still wants to leave. Now, I've got to give you an update. It's just so much going on, guys. It's hard to keep on track of what's been going on. Now, Lionel Messi, his camp have issued a statement. Okay, the statement is actually not to Barcelona, but the statement's to La Liga. The statement is about the La Liga statement. The La Liga statement. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, my head's going to burst at this rate. It's about the La Liga statement that they put out a few days ago to say the clause in the contract is valid. Okay, the clause in the contract with the 700 million or so euro release clause is valid. Now, this is a rebuttal of that. So they've sent a rebuttal. And actually, in the time of me getting ready to do this live stream, La Liga have come out and said something of their own. Guys, it's just as crazy goes, this is crazy. As crazy goes, this is as crazy as you could ever think it could be. What is going on? You've got to ask yourself what's going on in La Liga. It's an absolute mess. It really is an absolute mess. And actually, guys, I'm just going to say this. If you watch my live stream last night, I described it in some terms, and they still matter. Aaron, it's getting exciting. I'm not going to be able to cope with the number of people on tonight, guys. I'm going to try, obviously, to monitor things well. It's going to go crazy in no time, so you're going to have to bear with me, guys, as I do some. I'll put you on. It'll be on the slow mode. I don't think there's any options, guys, to put this on, except to put this on slow mode, just because there's going to be too many people getting involved. But the news is the move to Man City is back on. You know, after yesterday, it was just journalists. I said it yesterday. I said yesterday, he wants to leave. He doesn't do the burofax for no reason. There's a reason Messi's done the burofax. It's because he's unhappy. He's been unhappy there for at least 2 years. So there's a reason for it. It's because he wants to leave. That's why he's gone and done it. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, there's a reason he didn't do the PCR test. There's a reason he's not turning up for training. If he was just after more money, if he just wanted to get rid of the president, he'd have done that already. Okay? He would have still gone to training. There's absolutely no way in my mind that Messi wants to be at Barcelona right now. So I'll go through your comments and then I'll go through the statement. So, Aaron, things just got tasty. Hello, Amar Jr., the GOAT. He's eating up, looks like a court battle. Yep. Hi, Chris Linley. Haj, at least I believe Messi wants to leave. It's that Bartomeu. He's really taken the mick. You're very polite there saying mick. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying really hard to get to 3,000 subscribers before the Premier League season starts again. It's not that far away. We want to get more than 3,000 subscribers, guys. Hit that bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. And give this video a thumbs up. Let's try and break our record and get 200 likes on a video. King Arc W. It's over literal news. Argentinian station message. I really can't believe that, King Arc. Okay, there's a lot of rubbish out there, and I said so yesterday. Look, Messi might stay. He might think he's forced to stay. He might leave. We honestly just don't know, and I don't believe so quickly. After putting out a statement, slapping down La Liga. After putting out a statement, slapping down La Liga in the last hour. Yeah, that Messi's going to decide to say, Aaron, I can't repeat that. JSG, how are you doing? I'm very well, mate. saying the clause is valid. Jogge said he doesn't know what contract La Liga is looking at. Absolutely when it's a crazy situation, Haj. The job is to easily get the contract and make it public. Apart from the info that is irrelevant, absolutely, Haj. Just put it out there. Is he coming? Well, it feels like it's back on. It feels there's so many updates all the time. King Haj. Well, maybe we will find out. If Messi doesn't come, Messi doesn't come. But you know, right now I'm taking nothing for granted. Messi must take this issue to go fight and fight. Well, Chris, I wouldn't say the voice of reason, but I'm trying to, you know, I've tried to sit on the fence. I've got excited, which is natural to get excited at the thought of Lionel Messi coming to Manchester City, my club, our club, Man City. The thought of that is just like mind blowing. But obviously, we are just going on what is out there in the media. What are the journalists saying? That's what we're relying on. And I've said many times, most of what these guys, they know nothing. There's a guy yesterday, I said this on Twitter. 6 days ago, he said Messi's not coming. And I just said, and yesterday and up to that, in the 6 days since he said Messi's not coming, he says nothing about this. Okay? He's gone out and put videos out there saying Messi's coming. Now that yesterday they thought he's not coming, he's going to come back to that tweet, retweet it and said, hey, I told you so. And I wrote back, 50-50 guess, mate. That's all it is. It's a 50-50 guess. The two options, he stays or he goes. Those are basically the two options. So don't believe what people are saying. Most people, 99.99% of people, don't know anything. What do I know? I know nothing. I know bits and pieces. On the City side, that City are ready to sign him. They want to sign him. They can afford to sign him. We've done plenty of videos of that to give you that not I won't say evidence because I can't show you evidence, but to give you that clarification that we believe, you know, I've spoken to Colin Savage, finance expert. I'm an accountant as well. We believe City can afford the finances on Lionel Messi, and we speaking to a couple of people. I believe that City are ready to sign him. They've got the background things going on, ready to sign Lionel Messi if that happens. They're all ready to push that button and go. All that they need, all that Man City need now is Lionel Messi and Barcelona to sort out their issues. Once that's sorted, then City will press the button as long as it's reasonable. Hi, Harry, I hope you're well, buddy. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Bathroom, Bambaklat, CSP, Bambaklat. I was going to go and say, was it Chaka Chaka I said yesterday? What did I call Barcelona yesterday? Most of you will have no idea what I'm talking about. I did explain it yesterday. My computer's not having it. My computer's not having this messy business as well. We are KK. I said it's almost on KK as well. Khalidou Koulibaly. Hi, Liban. And using Koulibaly, with all due respect to Messi, our defense has been clear. It's not. I will reiterate. It's not just been our defense. People don't want to listen, and it doesn't matter how many times I say, yes, it's my opinion, but it stems from midfield as well, and it stems from attack. We don't defend as well from the front as we used to. We don't have Fernandinho there, and you've seen, you know, we lost company in Fernandinho, basically. Company from defence, Fernandinho from midfield, defence midfield, and we've let in far too many goals. That's a different issue. But I think Khalidou Koulibaly, it feels like it's going to happen. That's important. It feels like it's going to happen. Absolutely, Aaron Booth. Look, the legal team advising him are the same legal team that wrote the contract in the first place. So you'd like to think they've got a good idea what it's in there. Koulibaly, everybody wants to know about Khalidou Koulibaly. I think it's going to happen. Do you have one football app? No, I don't need one football app. If you do, you can check and read it yourself. The station made a little video for it saying he's staying. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm not. I'm not having a pop at you, King. But I'm saying there's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of misinformation, disinformation. People saying stuff. Look, there's a massive circus around Lionel Messi. There's a lot of money to be made around Lionel Messi. Journalists can they take a punt, stick stuff out there. If they get lucky and get it right, people hail them. They want them on the radio station. They want them to write articles for them. They want to interview them and all sorts. Okay, this is what happens. Same as YouTubers. YouTubers will say all sorts because right now Messi is big news. He's big business. People on YouTube and social media, they're making a ton of money from Lionel Messi. I'll be honest, my views have gone up because of Lionel Messi. I've got new subscribers because of Lionel Messi, because of this story. I can get several thousand views on a Lionel Messi story. I put out, I think, an excellent video yesterday on strikers that City could be looking at this summer or should be looking at with a wonderful, intelligent, insightful, knowledgeable Italian journalist, and I get 200 views. So, look at the difference. And to be honest, that striker video should have been the one getting 3, 4, 5,000 views, not the Lionel Messi story. I'm not going to say no to Lionel Messi stories, but hey, he ain't going to come on Big Mad Sid's Yoni. Cry some more, Huncho. I ain't crying, buddy. Ain't crying. Who's crying? Oh, cheers, Duff. I will read your comment out for sure, Duff, when I get down to it. The Messi story has more twists and turns than a piece of twisty pasta. It's got more twists than Chuck Berry. He's staying with Barcelona, it says on Sky Sports News. We will see what happens, Brandon. If he stays, goes, I've got to go and check the latest news. I'm just going chatting to you guys. We'll see what happens. Whenever a player wants to leave a club, they leave most of the time. With Messi, you think it would be easier than after what he has done, but it looks, well, yeah, look, Haj. The problem is, I said yesterday as well, it's like you've been in a very, very long-term relationship, and it's extremely difficult to go. And a few times you might try and go, but you get drawn back. It just feels like there's no trust there. There's no love there. That relationship should be over, but it's still hanging around. Go Arsenal, howdy. Come on, guys. I would agree with it. Actually, further out of midfield and the constant trying to force Gundogan and Rodri. Yeah, there you go. Jeff Stevens, we need to lock down Uar. He's incredible and would give the defensive boost in the mid. I don't think he'd give that defensive. For me, the better defensive midfielder is Ismail Benasser. Ismail Benasser, for me, is ahead of Husam Uar for what we need. Ismail Benasser can be that box-to-box midfielder, and Ismail Benasser can be that defensive midfielder, and he can play all over the midfield. He's a fantastic talent who's gone from a zero at Arsenal when he was there when he was a kid to a massive talent right now. Hi from Australia, Rowdy Rodriguez. Hope you're well. But are you doing sport? Yeah. We have 2 weeks to prepare the Wolves game. Says yes. Well, a little bit longer than that. 2 weeks and a couple of days. But it ain't great, is it? We need to get ourselves sorted and get our players in. And City really needs to be pushing for this now. We don't want to start the season, with a couple of players who are only just arrived. HGC8713. It's not our defence. It stems from us not being able to finish the match. Absolutely. I've said it so much. I've said it for the last 3 seasons. We are not clinical enough. We are not taking our chances. And I go back to that Lyon game. People can disagree with me. That Lyon game, if Gabriel Jesus puts that chance away, that he had a very, very good chance, we win that game, as far as I'm concerned. Sterling missed an open goal for a draw, and I think we're stronger to win in extra time. Look at how many times this season we've given away winning positions. How many times, look at Spurs. We had 29 shots against Spurs, and we scored 2 goals. They had 3 shots on target and scored 2 goals. That's not good enough. We're not clinical enough. The fact is we score an absolute shed load of goals because we create millions of chances. That's why we're scoring so many goals. People have got to get through their head. Duff, thank you so much for the contribution there. Long time no see. Oh, I lost it, Duff. I'm going to get back to your comment, Duff. I pressed the button to go down and it went all the way. Messi's way too expensive. Do not worry about money, Duff. If you're worried about money, you shouldn't be. People are still talking about, Koulibaly's too expensive at 75 million. Messi's too expensive at whatever we have to pay. Look, don't worry. Why should you worry? It's up to our finance people. It's up to our board to sort out the finances. Why should we as fans be concerned about that? And I've done so many videos with Colin Savage explaining that we don't need to worry about the money. The money pretty much is taking care of itself. The number of players we're selling this summer, this year's accounts are going to be sorted. We've just sold Leroy Sané. We made about, in the books, a £40 million profit on Leroy Sané. If we sell Eric Garcia, we'll make another 20 million there. If we sell Zinchenko, we'll make at least 20 million on Zinchenko profit in our books. This blasts everything out of the water, guys. We don't really need to worry. And look at all the wages we've saved. If I've explained on the previous video, if we get Ake, we've got Torres. If we get Koulibaly, it's going to hit our bottom line for about 9 or 10 million quid extra every season, because we're going to save salaries on David Silva, we're saving salaries on Claudio Bravo, we're saving salaries on Leroy Sané. So actually, the incoming salaries are the same as the outgoing. We don't need to worry about money. It's not our issue. Lots going on. We had a statement from from the Messi camp saying that the La Liga, what they said was a load of rubbish. They said, what contracts have you been looking at? I'll actually go through that, guys. Give me a second. I'll open that document. It's a bonkers situation. It's a bonkers time. Let's open that. And then La Liga hit back very quickly. I mean, there's just so much going on, guys. It's just incredible. Okay, this is the Messi statement. Mr. Jorge Horacio Messi, as representative of the professional soccer player, Mr. Lionel Andre Messi, in response to the informative note published on August 30th, 2020 by the National Professional Football League in relation to the player's contractual situation, and apart from its obvious partiality for the role that such institution represents in defense of the interests of its associates, open brackets, football clubs, close brackets, I must state that 18. We do not know which contract is the one they have analysed and what are the basis on which they conclude that it would have been applicable. It would have an applicable termination clause in case the player decides to urge the unilateral termination of the same, with effect from the end of the 2019-2020 sports season. This is due to the obvious error on your part. Thus, as literally translated in clause 8.2.3.6 of the contract signed between the club and the player, this compensation will not apply when the termination of the contract by decision players unilateral effect from the end of the season, sports season 2019-20, without prejudice on to other rights that are included in the contract and that you would omit. It is obvious that the compensation of 700 million euros provided for in the previous clause 8.2.3.5 does not apply at all. So that was sent off today. La Liga responded and basically, no, it's it's that contract still isn't in place. I mean, it is extremely odd that La Liga are doing their talking in public. Why would they do that? It's crass, crass hypocrisy and stupidity on La Liga's part to talk like this. I repeat this. Look, La Liga are supporting Barcelona. Why? Because they've already lost Neymar. They've already lost Cristiano Ronaldo, the two biggest draws apart from Messi. And to lose Messi as well, next summer, there's going to be the new TV deal. Okay. Now, the big five clubs in Spain get 80% of the TV money. They're already struggling. All teams in Spain are struggling because of the COVID-19 situation. Money is tight. Barcelona have had to take out a huge 800 million euro loan from Goldman Sachs. They're supposedly buying Lautaro Martinez for 80 million euros. That's not happened because the rumor is that they haven't got the money to afford these deals. Inter president said there's been no bid from anybody, and the feeling is clubs haven't got the money. So it's a huge problem. To lose Messi, on top of losing Ronaldo, on top of losing Neymar, would mean that the next TV deal is going to be absolutely hammered, and that's where these clubs get a lot of their money. So they're desperate to keep Messi so that the next TV deal they can ask for more money. Lose Messi, what could you lose? 20, 30, 50% of your TV deal. It's absolutely crazy, guys. So that's why they're trying to keep Lionel Messi there. La Liga says it's active. I absolutely agree. La Liga said it's active. Why are they doing this in public? The thing I was going to say was Luis Suarez. Okay, where have La Liga been on Luis Suarez situation? That Barcelona want to boot him out disrespectfully in a 2 or 3 minute phone call. They say, Luis Suarez, you're off. We don't want you. You're not welcome here anymore. We don't need you again. Okay, we see no future for you. Luis Suarez said, pay me the 14 million euros that are in the last year of my contract, or I'm staying. I'm going nowhere. Where are La Liga coming out to support Luis Suarez against the club Barcelona? Nowhere. It's always been the clubs can push the players around and say, you're not welcome anymore. Sometimes, the player can fight back. Did I say yesterday, chaka chaka? It's an absolute mess. Can I say chaka chaka? Chaka chaka. If something is chaka chaka, it means poor quality, disorganized, and messy. That's messy as in MESSY. An absolute, it's a crap show, this. Absolutely. Messi hype train is back on. When will City let us know what's going on regarding our season cards, Ray? I don't think there's going to be any season cards this season, Wayne, by the looks of things. Until we given a definitive fans are allowed back in the stadium, I don't think there's going to be any season cards. And I think there'll be something, but everybody will be in a ballot to see who can go to games. It's a mess, but it's where we are with COVID-19. Norbert, how is Messi to see back on again? The guy needs to stay and make things right. What things right? Behave, Norbert. Okay, I'll ask you this, Norbert. Okay, why did Messi send the burofax? Did he do it because he wanted a bit more money? He's never done that before, has he? When he wanted a bit more money, does he want to get rid of the president who has been, he's been investigated by the Rosas, by the police, because of what they've been doing to hiring people to create false accounts, to have a pop at people like Xavi, people like Pep, people like Messi. And other stuff. It's absolutely despicable, guys. Absolutely. Hey, Sahim, nice of you to support me, guys. Nice of you to be on, mate. Darcy says hello. So he's not staying to sort things out, Norbert. He didn't turn up to training. Why would you not turn up to training? If you wanted to sort things out, why would you not turn up to training? I just don't believe that. He might end up staying there, but it's an absolute mess. King says it's outright and disgraceful and disrespectful how Barca treated Messi. Look how Real Madrid and let Ronaldo go when he wanted to leave. City had the same. City company went. Okay, his contract finished, but he went. David Silva, he's good enough to stay. City always offered him a contract extension. He decided to go. Aguero, City have said, Khaldun al-Mubarak has said, Aguero will decide when he leaves. It's up to them to decide. We're not going to push him out the door. That's respect. Two-way respect has to be two-way. Akash, why aren't we finishing the Liverpool? I think it's going to happen, but it's just taking time. City don't want to pay 80 million euros of cash, and it's an issue. It's an issue, and I'd like it done. James Phoenix, how you doing, buddy? This Messi saga has more U-turns than Boris Johnson's badum tush. Badum tush. I thought you were saying something else there. Ritzy, we need Koulibaly and Messi. I would love to get Koulibaly and Messi through the door. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're really trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the start of the new season. Hit that bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. Give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. And if you want to contribute to the channel, we do have a Patreon. We just started that. And we do also have Super Chat if you want to contribute to the success of this channel. Hi, Nick. Do you think that Messi will go legal? I don't. This is the problem, Nick. Messi himself hasn't said anything. He's very reluctant to say or do anything himself. We need some clarification from either Messi's dad, who is his agent, Jorge Messi, or Messi himself. He should. The problem is, I understand it. He's had a long relationship with Barcelona, 20 years. You could argue they've helped to make him the person and the player he is. He would have still got massive success wherever he'd gone. He'd have still made it wherever he'd gone. But it's difficult to go back, if you still have fondness, if you want to remember the good times, it's bad to go and diss the other party, whether it's a football team or a partner. So it's very difficult for him to do it. It's really difficult to understand. If he's gone not this far, he should just keep going. But it takes courage, it takes bravery, it takes a lot of metal, and maybe he hasn't got that metal yet. The Messi story is just like a snake, says Hammer. Con Robbins said he's staying. I haven't seen that yet. Obviously, I'm on this stream with you guys, and so I can't check that. I can imagine Tebas right now. Man's in tears. Tebas is a horrible person. He really is. If you look into his history, it's my opinion, opinion of a lot of independent people. Look into his history and see what kind of guy he is. And he's got a few problems as well. Apparently, some corruption issues for Mr. Tebas. He got problems with Bartomeu. It's a lot of people who've got a few suddenly come up with problems. And it's interesting to notice that these are the people who were talking about Man City. Menace to society since free Messi. I would totally agree with that. Nicholas Sand, the news from Messi so far, it's happening all the time. That's why this was a live stream. We had the issue where Messi's dad, Jorge, his agent, had said the clauses that of the 700 million euro release clause do not exist in the contract. It's gone. La Liga have come back and said, actually, they do. And he's basically said, what contracts have you been looking at? He's got a point. Hey, guys. The price is ridiculous nonetheless. Anyway, by the way, what team do you think Messi will go to? It's only one place, Duff, and that's Man City. I can't see him going anywhere else. He's got Pep there. He's got Cheeky there. He's got Ferran Torriano there. He's one of his best mates, Sergio Aguero, there. Why would you go somewhere else? It can't just be about money for Messi. It's got to be about titles. If this is over money, then it's shameful on Messi. I don't believe it's just about money. It can't be. I just can't believe that. Why? It's there's lots of false information there. It's really, really difficult. Absolutely, Ahmad Junior. I've had so many Messi fans tell me if Messi comes to City, they'll start spotting City. Rakhaji, Messi saying about it. If you want to talk like that, I'll be honest. I'm very trigger happy. If you're rude, I send you stuff. I send you to sleep. Maybe. That's it, Reece. If Jorge Messi saying it's, he doesn't understand where they're coming from. I can talk about absolutely, Duff, you can. But seeing it's most about Messi, I'll try and answer as I go, but I'm already 9 minutes behind where you are in your comments. If Messi goes to Man City, so we won't beat Glory. I don't know, Mohammed. Everybody wants to support City. You don't need to be glory hunter. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Come on, guys. If you are rude on the channel, you do get put in time out or kicked out permanently. Oh, cheers, Chris. I don't know if I know my stuff. I spent the last week studying on Messi, talking to journalists, doing podcasts, talking to people who have some information at City. The league is already dead after Ronaldo. Absolutely been here. And losing Messi would be the final nail in their coffin. Reece McArdle, everyone talks about loyalty in football. When Andy Carroll wanted to sell Newcastle, they sold him to Liverpool. Everyone says they have the right to sell them. That's it. Clubs do whatever they like, and players are passed around like me. Now players have got more strength, they've got more power. Clubs don't like it. It's very difficult. Do you think Messi will leave for free, Jan Ali? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's like a moving goalpost here. I thought the best solution would be for City to pay some money to Barcelona to get Messi, somewhere in the region of a package of about 100 million euros. And I thought the sensible thing for Barcelona would be to try and get City to pay 100 to 200 million euros as a package of money and players. That's what they should have done. But it's unedifying. It's embarrassing to, air your dirty linen in public. Hi, Brian Gardner. Hope you're well. I'm relieved Messi has stood firm. Gives us up. Absolutely, Brian. Reece. It does seem weird that Jorge has been very specific with paragraphs in the contract. He's gone 8.3.2.6. I mean, how much more specific do you want to be? Musa, will Barcelona's investigation be a turning point on the Messi saga? Will the board at last give it to Messi, or will be a La Liga side? Will this be finally resolved in Champions League? It's very difficult to say. There's so many different twists and turns that can happen here, guys. It could go to Tribunal Court. It could be using FIFA. It could go to a Spanish court. FIFA could issue a temporary transfer. It's an absolute mess. And it's a mess of Barcelona's own causing. I'm not going to say Lionel Messi is not complicit in some of the problems, but it's a big problem for Barcelona caused by themselves and La Liga. Why are La Liga getting involved? Just let the player and the club sort it out. Well, I told you why La Liga are getting involved, because they are only interested in money. They're not interested in football. They're not interested in players. They're not interested in the beautiful game. They're interested in making money to line their own pockets. Absolutely dickety. Messi's the last maximal thing in down La Liga. And the thing in La Liga, you've got Eden Hazard has gone there. Okay, Eden Hazard's gone there. Is he going to be the biggest player in La Liga? I tell you what, that's going to be bad news, because he certainly weren't the biggest player in it when he was in the Premier League. When Eden Hazard was here, off the top of my head, I'd say KDB's was bigger, David Silva was bigger. These guys have bigger impact. Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, bigger than Eden Hazard. There's 4 players straight away. You could even say Pogba, not on skill-wise, but in terms of noise-wise, Pogba was bigger. So there's a load of players bigger than Hazard. If Hazard's your best player in La Liga, man, you're in trouble. You're in trouble trying to... Paul Blue, sorry, guys. This is a very... I rushed to do this. I will go a bit quieter. Because I rushed to do this, I haven't brought my external microphone. So... that's the problem with the wind. It's just one of these things, guys. I've been rushing around. I've just this morning recorded 2 new videos for you. Okay, I'm a bit quieter now. I recorded 2 new videos for you this morning, which I haven't edited yet, and I also with an analyst talking about players, and I did 2 other videos which were actually one on Messi, and the videos are ready to go, but I couldn't put them out because of this story broke. I thought I was going to have a leisurely afternoon, put these 2 videos out and talk to people about them and whatever, promote them a little bit. That's my afternoon. This Messi story broke. My kids were having a class with the online tutor, so I had to wait to the end of that class. It's just, which means everything is in a massive rushing around, and I didn't bring my my Yeti microphone. Anyway, if Messi leaves Barca this season, he will be the biggest drama. I just want him here. Dickie D, Messi's the last match, absolutely. I hope the wind noise is gone now. Shubham Akhari, who's better than Benassi? Different players, got different players, yeah. But for me, for what I want from City, I want Benassi because he will bring to City, for me, in my opinion, that Fernandinho type midfielder to start with, and that's what we need. Messi out his Manchester Society. It's a trick to overshadow the 8-2 loss against Bayern. I mean, it's massive, you know, to get stuff like that. Hello, stranger. Messi will cost 700. No chance. No one's going to pay 700 for Messi. I'll tell you that for free. Duff, why wouldn't Messi stay in his own league? He wouldn't go to someone like Real Madrid. He wouldn't go to another La Liga side. I mean, it's like Pep says, I wouldn't manage another English club. And I believe him. Unlike Mourinho, who wouldn't manage anybody apart from Chelsea. Then he went to Man United and to Spurs. It's back off now, says Tom. On, off. It's more... It's hokey-cokey time. In, out, in, out. Is he coming? Is he staying? It's really don't know. We've always wanted to go global superstars. Absolute Robert Beard. The thing is, if he doesn't come this season, this summer, I can see his, and if he's free next summer, I can see he's going in from then. And I don't think I want him then. I want him now. No ways Messi leaving his Barca security message wage out Cahoy. But Ali Bob's, that shouldn't be, you know, he's already on a massive amount of money. He's already made for life, set for life. He's got nothing to worry about money-wise. He's going to earn a big wedge at City. It's not just money-related. No, I can't. As a Barcelona, I hope he goes to say, I don't want him to. He's unhappy there, Noah. Look what your own board have done to people like Xavi, people like Pep, who have gone. And look what they're done to Suarez. And look what they've done to Lionel Messi. It's disgusting. And if your own club's doing that to you, why would you want to stay? John says, even if Messi doesn't leave, it won't be the same for him due to all this drama that is going on. Absolutely, I totally agree, John. Hello, stranger. Messi will cost 9%. He said, yeah, I can. Look, one thing I'll say is no one's paying 700 million for him. If he is sold, it'll be about around maybe 100 to 200. 9% he's staying. That might be right, but there's no way anybody's going to pay 700 million for Messi, even PSG. Messi should get a contract extension for a little longer until he's mixed. No, behave, Duffy. No, I don't agree with that. Sa Ismaili. Hello, I'm not a Barcelona fan, but Messi fans, I'm always with him anyway. Absolutely. A lot of people are going to come to City with him. Free Messi says, ST Entertainment, top football. I can't read. The Arabic is so small. So small. I can't read what you've written. Honestly, it's too small for me, mate. I'm trying to translate it. The problem is, I don't speak much Arabic. I know a few words from having a lot of friends who are Algerian. You know, I can say Washrak or Washrak to somebody, or I can say Washrakom, ça va? But I can't speak much Arabic. Sorry, guys. Messi isn't free, hello, stranger. I don't need him to be free. You know, I'm happy to pay money for him, but not 700 million. Maria de Annunciacho. Messi, I love. Hey, we all love a bit of Lionel Messi. Hello, Saya. All right, fighting lamb. Hope you well. He should go to Juventus. What's the benefit? City, you've got one of the best infrastructures in world football. You've got one of the best facilities in world football. You've got Pep Guardiola, Ferran Soriano, Chiqui Bagarisan, who he knows from his time at their time at Barca. What's not to like about that? Costa to Man City? I don't think so either. I really don't think so. I'd be really disappointed if Costa comes. I actually did a video on Diego Costa this morning, which will come out over the weekend. I don't want that. Sar says, if Messi moves, I move too. I hope you do, buddy. Patrick McGinley. Too much drama. I hope we aren't letting the ball drop with this other child. I don't think so. I think Messi's a separate issue. I think the other things are going on. But the problem is with De Laurentiis, it's always going to screw us. The Napoli Supremo, he's always going to do this. He's always going to look what he did with Jorginho. That should have gone through, and he delayed it and delayed it and delayed it till he could get some more money. He's not a trustworthy person, in my opinion. THS is Messi staying until 2021. Wait and see. Abner Magana, what position do you think Messi will play at Man City? He can play. He can play out on the right wing instead of Mahrez. I think he's going to create a lot more than and score more than Mahrez. He could play as an attacking midfielder with KDB. Have someone like Rodri behind them, or Gundogan, or Fernandinho, or if we get Ismail Benassa or Husmawa behind them. Or he can play as a false nine. He could just wander around. He could play left back if he wanted. I don't care. I want him at City. Hello Stranger says, if Messi will be on City, will City win the Champions League? Well, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. But I think it'll give us a mentality-wise, it'll take us to a new level. Quality-wise, it'll take us to a new level. If you believe Messi comes to City, all right. With Barca so heavily in debt and UEFA so keen on FFP, I assume they'll investigate if they start signing players or developing their stadium since Dickey D. Well, I think they're going to get a loan. Let's talk about that. And this season, FFP is apparently relaxed, and it's going to be looked at over 2 seasons because of COVID. Bill at ABC TV, I want Messi no matter what. Me too, mate. Rachel Boswell, I want to see Messi do it on a cold Manchester night. Absolutely, Rachel. I said, if Messi comes, I'm in Paris right now. I'm back to Manchester. Portmore, hey, what's go on? Go on, Man City, Portmore. How you doing, buddy? Fighting Lama, Messi will issue an official statement about his future in the next few hours. What will it be, do you think, and what do you think if he called Barca offer, and will Man City be generous? If Messi wants, if he can sort his problems out with Barcelona, City will take him. Free the goat, says Teehee. Lad for sure, be free Messi, absolutely. Messi is better than Griezmann, Dembele, and continue all put together, says Togansper. Robert Bates should be only English on here. No, I don't mind, Robert. Okay? I don't mind. As long as it's clean, but it should be mainly English, because fans are from all over the world. I will speak to fans. You know, if I speak to Spanish or Portuguese journalists, I'll at least say hola to them. Spoke to a guy from a Chinese guy today. I'll speak at least a little bit in their language. I don't mind that. And you know, if it's too much. But Robert, you know, we've got to be fair to everybody. There's fans from all nations. I can't talk all languages, but one or two words is not an issue. According to Barca, he's saying he won't battle the club. He loves the Cup. Barca, look, SOS 66. Barca Centre, the official Barca Centre, 140,000 followers on YouTube. Okay, that's just an aggregator site. You've got to be careful. They're just aggregating what journalists and what media outlets are saying. They don't know anything themselves. A lot of these sites out there are aggregators. A lot of the journalists just look what somebody else has written and copy that and put it out there. So you just got to be very careful about what you read. Messi could come to the Australian League. Duff, you might laugh, but you know what's wrong with coming to Man City for 3 years, going to New York City for 2 years, and then going for a season or two in Melbourne City, maybe Japan, Yokohama F Marinos. Messi and De Bruyne is the most dangerous creative duo. Absolutely, Messi. So, do you think this saga would even exist if Messi and Man City was not included? If Man City were not involved, it's been hard for anybody else. I think it's the fact it is Man City is the draw for Messi to come, because, as I said, you got Pep, who he might have had disagreements with in the past, but Pep is Pep. Pep got him 2 Champions Leagues and made him as a player, helped to create him as a player. You've got Ferran Soriano and Chico Begaristan, who were at Barca at that time. You've got Sheikh Mansour, who doesn't get involved. You got Khaldun al-Mubarak, one of the best chairmen going. There's none of this political nonsense that you get at Barcelona. At City is pretty much a straightforward run. I want to see Messi tear up Robertson. Me too, buddy. How horrible is this guy? Who, Liam? Which guy? If Messi's staying in Barcelona this year, Messi no go and win any trophy. I hope that's the case, Nikesh. Fox Williams, bless up. Cheers, man. Big up yourself, King. If we get Koulibaly and Messi, we will be solid, but our losing, long-lasting issue left back. The thing is, Fox, look, we were Centurions using mostly Zinchenko and Delph at left back. We were domestic treble winners using mostly Zinchenko and Delph at left back, because the rest of our team was so awesome that we could get away with that. Last season, we struggled in that department a little bit because the rest of our team wasn't so awesome. Our defense was put under a lot more pressure than in the past. Barca fan form, Asia loves Messi more than Barca, so it's Barca who has lost. Absolutely. It's going to cost Barca big time. Hello, stranger, if Messi stays Barca this season, if you want to go, it will be free. If Messi joins us next season, will you? I'd still be happy that Messi comes, but I think it could spoil next season for us because people will just be waiting for Messi. So this season kind of could be overlooked because everybody's waiting for Messi. I don't like that. Do you think Guardiola needs Messi? He doesn't need him, but whatever Guardiola says, he'd love to have a player of Messi's ability, as long as there's no circus around him. Cameron, how you doing, mate? Offer Barca 80, get him for free next season. Barca's choice. That's, I think, the way City want to do it. About 100 million euros as a package. And Barca, it's crazy. Why would Barca keep a guy if he's unhappy, pay him 70 million euros as a salary, and then let him go for free next summer? It's an absolutely crazy situation. Ziad Khalaf, will Messi receive a proper foul when he eventually retires at City? Of course he would. Of course he would. Ryan Maroof, Fabrizio Romano retweeted that Messi is staying. Well, look, guys, with all respect to these journalists, they don't know everything. I'm not saying I do, but with respect, yeah, everybody's flip-flopping. If Messi lands at Man City, will he be the most likely to get back? No, he wouldn't get the captaincy. No chance. That's probably going to KDB. Blue Marcel, bonjour, le veux pas que Messi reste. J'aime Messi et fan du Barça. C'est la donne, ça pas tombe bien. I can actually understand a bit of that French because I do speak French, but that's it. I think basically what Bleu Marcel is saying is that if Messi leaves Barca, fans go with Messi. No, they won't go with Barca. Dickey, technically City aren't officially involved, as we haven't commented in any way. The press are the ones pushing Messi to City so they can kick us off. If it, yeah, they'll say, if it doesn't happen, they'll say Messi snubs Man City. City have said now. Tasnim Saki, I think Messi would made it clear that he's leaving back in May, but couldn't. Look, there's a problem with this, and also you can't say I'm leaving before the season's finished. You know, it would just cause such a mess. You're fuming, Adrian. Don't worry about it. Don't fume, man. Take it in your stride. Krish Powell, Messi will stay for one more season and then join for free. We'll see. Akebom Abeki, don't you think Barca and the league are? Oh yeah, they're very selfish. They're all thinking about money. They don't think about players. They've no respect. Akash Dilip, if Messi does end up staying at Barca, should we go for him next season? I think we will. Because I think Sheikh Mansour is in love with that Barcelona side from years back. Pedro, hola, ¿cómo estás, Pedro? I think Messi could leave for free, but 20 years there will be one to leave, so the best possible that Barca keeps. So it is right. You're right. Godzilla game. If Messi don't come now, there is this season. I'm guaranteed he won't come ever. Ryan Maroof, if Messi stays this year, will you accept him next year as a Manchester fan? Look, if I'll accept anybody who comes to City. I'm not going to turn somebody away because I wanted him this season. I didn't want him next season. That's my viewpoint is I want him this season, not next season. Will he be much worse at 34 than 33? I don't think so. Is he still could he still elevate us? I still think he could, but I want him now. I'm excited now for him. I don't want this season to be a mess for City because everybody's waiting for Messi to arrive. Kim Olav F. Garvik. Messi is their biggest legend ever. They will work hard to keep him, keep all the worldwide fans which would follow him. Absolutely. I totally agree. It's true Pep Guardiola back to Man City. Well, there are strong rumours from some people who know City is that Pep is going to sign a contract extension. And I think it would have been nice to have signed it with Messi signing a contract at City. What will the locker room be like when Messi signs for City? Fighting Llama. It will be crazy. It really will be crazy. He's got Sergio Aguero, one of his best buddies there. If Nicolas Otamendi is still there, another Argentinian, he'll have people he'll know from Spain, like or at least know of them, from like Rodri, like Ferran Torres. There'll be people he knows, as I said, from Argentina. If we get Lautaro Martinez, which I really hope we do, then he'd know him as well. There's so much to like about this. There's so much. where you think he'd fit in quite easily. Fantasy Premier League is yeah. Akash, I'll probably put it up next week. I'll probably put it up next week when I've got a bit of time. I'm not in a massive rush. And the thing is, if you've already set up your fantasy football league team, then all you have to do is pop the code in and you've joined. So it's not as if you have to have the code and then put your team in. You can already enter a team in the general fantasy league, and then, which would be entered anyway, and then when I give the code out, you can just join our team as well. Come on, guys, let's get 200 people. I've got 3 minutes before I've got to shoot. My kids have got to have a haircut. Got it booked. Got to go. Kids have got a lot more hair than me, guys. Messi and Aguero with KDB behind will tear the Premier League apart. Absolutely. Simfwe Mtambo. Pedro Rafael, I agree that he needs to come. If he stays, he don't leave. Next president will have Guardiola or Xavi as coach. He will stay until the end. I don't think Guardiola's going to go back. Guardiola is extremely unhappy with Barcelona. So hey, mate, I remember at the end of the season, Pep mentioned that the captain will be decided by the players, and that was before Messi saga. No, I don't think they don't. I don't think they bring an outsider in as captain. I don't think Messi wants to be captain or needs to be captain. Right, Ryan, what do you think about the Chelsea with Kai Havertz? Chelsea are not dying. Chelsea look fantastic. Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Ziyech. They got Pulisic already. They got Hudson-Odoi. They've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming back. Tammy Abrahams. Even old man Giroud. They've got Mason Mount, England player. Gilmore looks an exciting talent. And Chelsea are fantastic all over the pitch. They've just got Ben Chilwell. Looks like they're going to get a keeper as well. It's madness down at Stamford Bridge. Hello, stranger. According to you, which league will be interesting to watch this year? By the way, cheers, hello, stranger. The Premier League. Look. Can Liverpool re-achieve what they did last season? Can City bounce back? Can Chelsea, with all their new talents, new players, Ziyech, Kai Havertz? I really want City to get Kai Havertz. Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming back from injury. Timo Werner, Ben Chilwell, whoever the new goalkeeper is, and all the other players. What are Chelsea going to be like next season? And Man United are going to keep taking strides forward. What about Arsenal under Arteta? They finished 8th, but in the recent times they beat Liverpool twice, they beat City, they beat United, they beat Wolves, they beat Sheffield United. Are Arsenal on the way back? What about Spurs? They're spending a bit of money now. Can they come back? Will Wolves be able to push on again? Will Sheffield United do get in the top 10 or push again for Europe? There's so much going on in the Premier League, guys. I can't see why anybody would go look anywhere else for the most interesting league next season. What happens to a young star? Balaka, if Ferran Torres, he'll come through. I'm confident of that. Akash, Messi should be looking to join us. He would be playing alongside Scott Carson. The go, absolutely. How is the relationship with Man City and Barcelona? It's going to be terrible if we sign Messi. Because, Bartomeu's been talking about Man City. La Liga's been talking about Man City disrespectfully. RK Mackie, what is the potential chance of Messi going to City? I've always said, even I started at 6, I went to 9, I dropped to 4, I'm back to 7. I say 50-50. Really is 50-50. Guys, just as I leave, if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. We're really trying to push to get to 3,000 subscribers by the start of the season. Your one subscription helps us to get to that target. Hit that bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. And give us a like. We're trying to get 200 likes for the video. If you want to support financially, you can do Super Chat, or you can look at the Patreon system we've got. That's just up and running, and we're just having people contributing there. It's fantastic. This ride that I'm on with you guys is absolutely unbelievable. I'm having a ball. I'm having such a good time this last week. I've hardly been off. YouTube. I've had so many videos come out. Off the top of my head, we put about 20 videos out in the last 7 days or something. Absolutely crazy, because there's so much to talk about, and you guys really are pushing me harder and harder to put out more stuff. Yeah, Haj, you don't care how he plays, you want him. Estes, what do you think about next season? That lineup: Edison, Walker, Koulibaly, Laporte, Zinchenko. Zinchenko won't be left back. It'll be Cancelo, if anything, if we don't get anybody else. What formation would you play Messi? Simply, I would put honestly, I would look at Messi on the right instead of Mahrez, or I'd look at Messi behind Sergio Aguero with KDB as an attacking midfield pair. Guys, I've got to shoot. Thanks for subscribing. Cosmic Bag, you see, get defended, we will win the league. I'm not so sure, but we'll have a much better chance. Much better chance. Guys, please subscribe. I've got to shoot. Guys. Take it easy. Have a good evening. I might come back later, but I've got previews to do for the women's game tomorrow. I've got an award ceremony to attend. Guys, I've got loads of videos to edit. That's what work is like. Guys, take it easy and subscribe to the channel. See you around Blues and see you around next time